But we begin with correspondent Kevin Corke on the steps the Obama administration is taking to punish Russia for trying to meddle in the U.S. election. Good evening, Kevin.
Shannon, good evening to you. The Kremlin all but guaranteeing that President Obama's parting shot at Vladimir Putin will not be the final shot in this brewing cyber showdown. 72 hours. That's how long nearly 3 dozen Russian diplomats have to leave the country after the United States expelled them in response to the alleged Russian cyber hacking activity leading up to the 2016 election in November. President Obama saying in a statement, quote, "These actions follow repeated private and public warnings that we have issued to the Russian government and are a necessary and appropriate response to efforts to harm U.S. interests in violation of established international norms of behavior." The president went on to say these actions are not the sum total of our response to Russia's aggressive activities. We will continue to take a variety of actions at a time and place of our choosing, some of which will not be publicized. The White House has not been shy about accusing Russian President Vladimir Putin of orchestrating the hacks, which were revealed by the website WikiLeaks and exposed allegations of Democratic Party infighting and a concerted effort by senior party officials to boost the candidacy of eventual party nominee Hillary Clinton.
Our bottom line is that what Russia has been engaged in over the last few months and years is unacceptable. It's outside the norms of diplomatic behavior, and the president is sending a message today to tell them to cut it out.
While GOP leaders on Capitol Hill agreed the Russians needed to be punished for meddling, the method and timing of the administration's sanctions got a lukewarm response from House Speaker Paul Ryan, who said in a statement, quote, "While today's action by the administration is overdue, it is an appropriate way to end 8 years of failed policy with Russia, and it serves as a prime example of this administration's ineffective foreign policy that has left America weaker in the eyes of the world." For their part, the Russians snapped back immediately, ridiculing President Obama in a tweet from their UK embassy, writing, "President Obama expels 35 diplomats in Cold War deja vu, as everybody, including the American people, will be glad to see the last of this hapless administration. Lame duck." Experts warn that while sanctions and expulsions are easy to spot, America's cyber response could be felt by the Russians for years, well beyond the end of the Obama presidency.
In cyberspace, these things don't always have the immediate consequences like a bomb going off or bringing in a fighter jet, and bombing insurgents in a certain area. So it is a different type of warfare with different types of ways that you measure it.
Shannon, the Kremlin has already said tonight that President Vladimir Putin will order an appropriate retaliation for the U.S. moves today, a parting shot at a president that won't be in office for much longer. Back to you.
All right, we'll talk about it with the panel. Kevin Corke live with the president in Hawaii. Thank you.